Hi, my name is Sarah Fuller and I'm running to be your Vice President of Education. Ultimately, this role is about representing your views and opinions and making changes based on this. I feel really strongly that your ideas matter. You're paying a lot of money for your education and I want to make sure every penny counts towards your university experience. So I'm currently coming towards the end of my PGCE in post-compulsory education. So that means I've already spent a lot of time on placement with further education and higher education students. Because of this, I've realised the importance of students having a voice. I really think you should have a say in your own education. I pride myself in being honest and straight speaking, and I've got a pretty good attitude towards education. And with these attributes, I want to make some changes. So firstly, I want to change the workings of student representatives. These students can really help us out if we let them. So they need to be voted in with a fair voting system to start with. I want there to be a rep for each department and a sub-rep for every course at the university. So doing this will make sure that each course is able to feed back on how that particular course is run and we can get an overall idea from that. These reps should have more training courses and regular meetings. I also plan to be around campus and that will allow me to hear your feedback and discuss ideas with you face to face. Next, there needs to be a wider range of one-off events at the SU that any student can drop into without being a member of a society. I want to work towards something happening every day. I also feel like mature students are forgotten a little bit with a lot of the current events that happen. So we need to make sure that there are more suitable events activities for them. This means that they should happen throughout the day rather than predominantly in the evening. They should be evening and day. We need to accommodate for more sort of niche activities and encourage a broad range of students to join in. So if elected, I will actively seek out your opinions of what you want to happen in the SU and put it into place. I want to improve cross-curricular activities with a focus on employability and skills. So this means things like peer mentoring, CV boosting workshops, interview preparation workshops, referencing skills workshops, and I want to give you some basic ICT training if you want it. I think there should be an improved recruitment fair, and I want there to be some student-designed resources so that you're able to have an impact on your own education. I think that's really important. Next, I want to introduce a buddy system across all departments. I know that some courses already have something similar to this, but I want it to be optional for every student. So this is pretty much first years getting paired up informally with the second or third year. So they're able to talk through what's to come, what to expect, and it's a transition to help them through their degree without any shocks. As a student, I know a lot of us struggle with budgeting. So I want to design an app to help students prepare for course costs, living costs, see where their money goes, and this will allow students to give hints and tips to each other that they've learned along the way. I think the importance of student surveys needs to be boosted. I want to introduce a survey prior to the start of every new academic year, and this will help us understand what students are expecting from that year, and it will make sure that communication between staff and students is accurate, that they're being told what they're going to do and that is what happens. I think there should also be internal optional surveys throughout the year so that we're able to keep on top of this and issues are dealt with immediately rather than waiting until the end of the year to hear about anything that crops up. I know that I'll make a great Vice President of Education, and I want to give you all a voice and a say in how your education goes. That's what it's all down to at the end of the day. It's your education, you're paying a lot of money for it, and you need to have a say in it. So I really hope I can count on your vote. Thanks. Vote Sarah.